Hello there. It's Carla Grandison here from Intuition Continuum. Something has come up in conversation a couple times for me this week. And so I thought, since it's come up a few times, maybe it would be valuable also to share on here some of my insights on this. So this is for you, particularly if you feel like people don't take your suggestions. Maybe you feel like you have really great solutions for people's problems, or it's happened for you, sometimes, and yet people don't seem to listen to you and they don't take that advice. Or maybe they come to you sometime later after you've offered your suggestion and they say, hey, I just figured out this great solution to my problem. It's going to work great. And you hear that and you think that was what I told them to do a few months ago. Or maybe they come to you and say, oh, so-and-so gave me this great idea to do this. And I think, it's great. I'm so happy about it. And again, you think that's what I suggested to you months or years ago or something. And you're maybe left wondering, like, what's wrong with me and my suggestion? Like, why didn't they listen to me to begin with? Why do they think that other person is more of an expert than me? Why do they listen to them and not me? And this happened to me. And so this is what's part of what sparked me sharing this. So a few days ago, in conversation with a friend, they suggested something to me, a solution or an idea that I could try for something, solve sort of a challenge. And upon hearing about this, another person said to me, I suggested that to you about 6 months ago, right? I did tell you that. And now I don't remember them suggesting that, but I absolutely trust that they did. I don't doubt that because we did have conversations about the situation back then. So I 100% trust that they gave me that suggestion, but I don't really remember it. And what followed in this conversation after they pointed this out to me was sort of a genuine inquiry to me, sort of commenting that this isn't the first time this has happened for them, wondering, why might it be that people aren't taking my suggestions? Or they, as I mentioned as an example, like they'll listen to somebody else but not me. And what I would put forward as a very likely reason is that person was just like me. I was not in the right frame of mind, or I wasn't open to the suggestion at the time it was being offered. I wasn't ready to hear it. I wasn't ready for that idea. A person that isn't taking your suggestion, it's just not the right time for them to hear it. So they aren't able to act on it. It sort of falls flat, almost like, just something, that it's like hits a wall. And likely they don't even really remember. And then when they are ready, maybe they've gone through, in my example, the suggestion was something that would require the purchase of something. So it would cost money. And at the time, six months ago, roughly around there, at the time I thought, oh, you know what? I want to try and make do with what I have. I don't want to spend more money right now. I do remember that was a part of my thinking. So a suggestion of something that would require me spending money was not something I was really absorbing at that time. I would probably have sort of, no, and I did not really hear it. I didn't listen to it. But now, 6 months later, after, I had to go through some of the challenges or the struggles of trying to do it by making do with what I had, realizing, actually, I don't like how this is working out. I do need to invest some money and get something that will be a better solution. So now I was ready. So this week when I heard that suggestion, It was a different person saying it. It wasn't about them being more of an expert. It was about them telling me, mentioning it at the right time. So, if you are feeling badly about somebody not taking your advice, or, acting on a solution that would help them, they're just not at the right place to receive that information. It's not the right time for them to take it in. And it's not about you. It's not about you. It's just about where they're at and what they may still need to go through before they're ready to get that piece of information. And it may be you who reminds them, suggests it again. It may be themselves uncovering it, and it may be somebody else entirely who suggests it. Or there's maybe another solution for them. Maybe it isn't the solution that they're meant to act on. There's other ways that things can be resolved. And this also applies to some sort of related conversation that I had was someone sharing with me that they were a little bit frustrated with somebody who just didn't seem to be getting the message in sort of on an interpersonal note. That, and the comment was made that, I've been trying to help this person with this type of thing in their communication for a few years. And, if they haven't gotten this message by now, I don't know if they're probably not going to get it. It might be a message they won't get. And I offered up that it's, again, about timing. And no matter how long it's been, no matter how many years it's been, it's still possible that a person will get the message that they need that will help them. Whether it's a solution in terms of interpersonal relationships, whether it's a solution to a problem, it's in a more 3D sort of realm of something physical, sort of that's what my example was earlier. Whatever it is, that the message will come to you. The message will come to that other person that you're frustrated that they're just not getting it. Maybe they just won't get it. No, it's unlikely. They will get it. It's just they're going to come to it at their own time, at what time makes sense for them. It's all about timing, and it's not about you as the person who isn't able to convey the message or, get them to understand. You just do your best, and it will happen. The message will get through. The solution will come when it's meant to come. Okay. So that's just what I thought I would share, and I hope it's helpful in some way. And I wish you a lovely rest of your day. And until next time.